Hey guys, so today we're going on a tour. I'm just gonna drive through town, and I'm going to drive through one of the most expensive, if not the most expensive neighborhood in Abuja. And this particular neighborhood, right, people say is for new money, is new money people that are there. This Abuja, of course, we know that Maitama is expensive, Asokoro is expensive, a lot of other places are expensive, but this particular place, oh my god, whenever I go there, it's like I wind down my window and I'm looking at the kind of houses that I'm there, and I'm like, when did they share the money in Nigeria, and where were we? So anyways, let's tap into that energy and let's get right into it. So guys, I want to take a moment to appreciate this beautiful city called Abuja. I love this city so much. Oh my god. And also thanks to our FCT minister Wike, he's been doing amazing. Everywhere in Abuja there's a construction going on. There's something happening, to elevate this city. And I mean, it's the federal capital, so why not? And I also remember a few weeks ago when someone said, I saw in the news, or someone said that he has collapsed, and I'm like, nothing should happen to this man, because if something happens to him, we're going backwards. And that goes to show you that as leaders in this country, they need to do what they are supposed to do. Because when you do the right thing, people will pray for you. When you do what you're supposed to do, people will wish you well. People would pray for your health, pray for your well-being, and personally, I have prayed for him. Anytime I see work going on or something going on, I'm like, oh my God, I'm happy to be in this city. So now, back to the topic. We are in Guzape. Guzape is, as people would say, the new money. And I don't know your opinion. What do you think? That's the topic. That's actually the title of this video. Do you think this is new money? Because I don't even think it's new money. I don't know when they shared this place. Okay, guys, this white one, this first one is actually Osibanjo's house. That's our former vice president. I wanted to note that. And that's why I slowed down this video here so you can see. You can see the house. Anyway, so I really don't know what people mean when they say new money, old money, because I think old money can decide to map out a particular place, buy the lands there with their friends, their family, and everybody that knows what's up, and build the houses, because there's nothing new money about this, this environment. However, I also understand when people call this new money, right? So you're talking about moving away from Maitama, you're talking about moving away from Asokoro, coming to another place and building and developing that place in a way that it is, elite, right? However, another thing is I noticed when I was driving around is that it's elite, but at the same time is a mixture of different classes of people in these places, even though it has one of the most beautiful houses in Abuja, Nigeria. Anyways, I want to know your thoughts while we go around. Do you think this is actually standard, or do you think it's overrated? I know a lot of people will come and be saying overrated. I don't know where you guys live, I don't know where you're staying, but as per Nigerian standard, as per African standard, what am I even saying? As per world standard, this makes sense. As a self-proclaimed real estate consultant, I had to give myself this title after a series of work I've done for some people. I did my research. I was making inquiries about land in Guzafe, like this main Guzafe, because they filled up this particular Guzafe and they've even moved to create a Guzafe too, And I learned that it's actually very difficult. It's not, you cannot even get land in Guzafe right now. And if you get land, it's going to be super expensive. We're talking about millions and millions of naira, because it's hot cake. It's a really, really hot cake, guys. And most of the people that even have land, if they have lands inside Guzafi, are not willing to sell it. They probably want to build houses and put them out for rent or sell them. I think sell them. I did a video the other time about someone selling their house for 250 million, and people were complaining that it was too expensive. But you have to look at where and the location, of the house, and then you also have to look at the value of houses in that location and the value of similar houses in that location. However, the good news now is that if you're still trying to invest in this particular area, there is Guzafe 2. I don't even know where the Guzafe 2 is. Maybe I'll do another video to show you guys. But I mean, it's just going to be like land video. But I think if you want to invest in land, you still want to buy into the investment, you can actually do Guzafe 2, because now in a few years, Guzafe 2 is going to be the next thing, the next big thing. It's just like how we have the Katanfe extension or the Katanfe, then we have the Katanfe extension, then now we have the Katanfe hillside, or when we had the Guarimpa, then we have the Guarimpa extension. So when you're investing, one thing I've learned, you have to be sharp, you have to know about it, you have to be where the information is, right? So that sometimes you have money, you don't even know what to do with it. And that is the point. That is why I decided to do a lot of real estate videos, is because I realized, based off of your questions and the feedback I get from people, a lot of people don't know so much about Abuja, so yeah. But anyways, I want to show you some beautiful, beautiful buildings. There's one particular one that I'm eyeing that house because I want to do a tour inside that house. That house is one of its kind. There's no house that looks like that house in Nigeria. Carry my word, take it anywhere. I've said it. There's no house that looks like this house in the whole of Nigeria. I even learned that the people that designed the house and did the house, they are not Nigerians. I follow the company on Instagram. So let's just keep going, and I'll try to make sure I put out that house for you guys to see. And that's even the house is the thumbnail of this video. The house is the thumbnail of this video. So go back and check the thumbnail, then and come back and let me know if there's a house that looks like it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching to this point. Oh my god, it's just 7 minutes. Can you imagine? Anyways, thank you so much for watching to this point. At this point, it looks as if I'm driving aimlessly, but just be patient with me. There's a particular house I want to show you. And also, I'm new in this environment. So, of course, I'm also trying to. And as I'm driving, I'm soaking it all in, right? I'm going to come back here another time. But let's just take a minute. Just be patient with me. This is the house that I want to show you. This house, now I had to slow down the video because it's necessary. As I'm approaching the house, I just want you to see. I have to come down to be able to take a picture, and I don't know what that might look like. I don't think that is supposed to be possible. You just come down like a mad person and be snapping somebody's house. So this is a particular house. You might have seen this house online, maybe not, but chef's kiss. Whoever owns this house, please call me up and let me come and do a video. I'm going to call all the camera crews in Abuja. Anyways, I hope you're enjoying this tour so far. So this is Guzafe, Abuja, Nigeria. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about this neighborhood? I think I want to live here. If I ever live where I stay, I might have to come here and live because I'm trying to channel in the inner money, the new money rather. the new money vibe that I have inside me. And you know, your environment matters. They see where you live actually influences your life, where you live actually, does something to you. So, yes, let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching my videos. As always, thank you so much for commenting, for liking, for subscribing, and for also reaching out to me for information. I'm always here to answer your questions and probably to sell you a house or a land. Just let me know. I'm all about the commission, guys. Anyways,